and give her a list.
So we are live.
Okay.
Aloha.
Are we ready?
Are we ready? Yes, we are.
We're not live. Okay.
Let's go. Kick it. Kick it.
You can start. EDU is our acquisition plan. Now, I did a little research, and then through history, I don't know if any of you recognized or heard of Grenada. So I took my template for this plan under the auspices of Grenada and the St. George University. Now, how they became one of the premier schools in medicine in the Western United States. So my marketing plan for Cambodia is, of course, we're going to have the basic internet, the basic internet presence. But because we want to cater to the local market, you want to promote ED as a stellar record. You want to recruit foreign students, highlight campus redesign, increase availability of student grants and scholarships for Native students, and promote the benefits to the country and the community. That's very important. Show them how that's going to help them by having a good education.
What country are we talking about now?
Cambodia,
Very good.
yes.
Muy bien.
Okay. The business environment the business environment in Cambodia is improving. In 2014, they reformed 48 of their business propositions. So it's like things like the biggest thing that they did is they formed a credit bureau because the IMF and foreign investors did not want to wanted a way to find out who was available for credit, who they could give money to. So that helps medium income families be able to send their kids or multiple kids to school. So that's for, like I said, a litany of business reforms.
Do we have like a slides related to this?
Oh, yeah,
Because last time you forgot,
I did.
and I want to make sure that.
Okay, there's
Okay.
my business strategies.
So let's go back through that.
And
That
then
no,
there's-
go back.
Okay.
Because I mean, you have prepared that, and this is very important. Okay, so make sure promoted the stellar record. Okay, we want to recruit more foreign students, highlight the campus redesign, and increase that availability. Okay, to get some scholarships, and then promote that of the local community of the benefits as a country. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like what you were,
Yeah,
right?
Yes. And then, okay, so I said our business plan is, of course, one of the reforms is the credit bureau. Electricity is more reliable. That was a big thing. But as I said, I used Grenada as our template to show you that this proposition that I'm presenting to you today can work. All you need is persistence because you remember there was a military interaction in Grenada at one time for the United. That's where Ronald Reagan invaded Grenada because of American students were down there. So, but that's how they became. They were the premier medical school in the Western Hemisphere. They said almost as much as Cuba, but they said almost more doctors to the United States than anybody else.
So we're talking about Grenada. Grenada is one island that is on the Caribbean. Okay, so this is that's why we're talking like a small, relatively small, and then it's like, how are we going to get like people from there?
This is
Nice.
the template that EDU we're going to use to make sure that we get MCU up and running properly. You know, so our media plan is, like I said, our media plan is curtailed to the local environment, which means Cambodia, because we have an internet presence. It'll be easy to get in touch with students from other countries because this is real economical for their families. This is the price. That's what we could sell it to come to Cambodia. It's a whole lot cheaper for them to come there, fly back and forth, than to come to the United States and end up with student loans of $100,000 or so dollars. So what I want to do for the local market is we want to use emotional TV ads, because TV ads, under my research, are big in Cambodia. They believe whatever they see in TV is like law. That's the word. They're also, word of mouth is good for them. So another strategy, we don't want to give away, like cheap marketing stuff, because to them it's not in their culture. It's like, why are they giving us stuff? Must not have no value. You know
Like
what I
for
mean?
instance, like getting like a pen.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
want to-
You wouldn't want to do little trinket like stuff, because it's not like in their culture that, if you get stuff free, why? Why are you getting stuff? It must not be worth anything.
Okay.
Something I before you go into another one, I like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
You mentioned here emotional TV ads.
Yeah.
That works as well a lot in the region. You've been in Vietnam, right? Okay, so you know that can work. But something that is very, very important here, that you mentioned the
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah.
Okay, the importance of the radio in those countries. Some people they don't have the internet as we have
Yeah.
it. Okay, and if we want to approach like the country, the families, the investment, the world of work, radio is going to be like an important tool for you. Keeping songs that works still over there. Think about here in America, the US,
Yeah.
or in Germany as well, or in so many countries. The musicality, that song that is
Yeah.
like goes
Yeah.
over and over on you on the
The
60s.
jingle.
Yeah, it's like very, very popular in the 60s. This type of advertisement can work very, very well on still nowadays in Cambodia. Good.
All right. Now, her promotional goals are, I just basically wanted to show you, just the basic business techniques that we can use: inform, persuade, and remind. And like I said, the better future for the country and individual in context of the group. So again, we're trying to be cultural sensitive, and that's how we're going to headline our promotional tools. Okay, then as I said, TV is king. External markets, you got to know social, your demographics, economic, technology, political and legal, and beating competitors. So I just, like I want to say, is highlight some of the basic techniques. Invest in campus, economic viability for, as we said again, for foreign students. That's the best action we can take. That's our plan. That's our key. That's our way to get in the door. We've got to, we have to have a nice campus, and the viability of the foreign students will make it able for the local students to come, because as we know, it'll be mostly foreign students. Okay, Edith can follow the template of St. George. That's what I mentioned before as a regional player. This is their template.
That's St. George University in Grenada?
Grenada. That's
Grenada.
their campus.
Wow.
It looks nice.
Did you know that there's more doctors from India in America than any other doctors?
No, I didn't know that.
There you go.
Yeah, if you think about it, even here in Hawaii, go to Queens.
Well, I mean,
On Queens Hospital is amazing. It's filled.
I go to the VA
with
and they've got a couple of
Indian.
Indian doctors there.
and that's the VA, and that's related to the military, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's like on Queens, on the hospital, it's amazing how many Indian doctors we have. Yeah. Can you go back?
Okay.
I want to go back. Okay.
Right here.
TV is king. Okay,
Okay.
TV. But before you mentioned as well, like 2 or 3 slides before, newspaper. So we're mentioning radio in rural areas, not for the foreign students. I'm talking about rural areas
Well,
in Cambodia,
yeah.
radio,
Oh, okay.
TV, and some on the newspaper as well. And guess what? It works. Rural and non-rural areas,
Yeah.
something that we don't have here in America anymore. Okay,
Where you
in
have a
Europe,
large
Western Europe,
population in rural areas, yeah.
the billboards,
Oh, billboard.
billboards, and
People want to attach to the truck and they drive.
yes, those trucks, and then
Tuk-tuks,
those
they call it.
bicycles,
Tuk-tuks.
tuk-tuks are they called?
Yeah.
The tuk-tuks.
TUK.
On those bicycles that are taxi
Yeah.
bicycles, that type of billboards that you have there, and leaflets, that type of advertisement is very effective in the area
Oh.
for the local.
Local.
Okay.
Okay,
Local.
I really like the comparison with St. George University in Grenada.
Very good.
Yes.
St. George.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Muy bien.